Have you closed down your dream homes not knowing the rules and regulation on an HOA, and then you find out that you can't do something that you really wanted to do? Well, that's going to be a big problem. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons on HOA, and is it good or bad for the home buyer? Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to my channel. This is Rima Bowser, your Austin local realtor, making your real estate journey stress-free. Today we're going to be talking about HOAs, and are they good or are they bad? The reason why I want to talk about HOA pros and cons is because I had a client that reached out to me when they bought a home only to find out the HOA denied them building their dream pool. Now, because of that, they ended up selling that house and buying a house where they made sure that they can build that pool the way that they wanted it. So let's go ahead and start talking about HOAs. HOA stands for Homeowner Association, and it's essentially an organization created to manage and regulate a community. What's the goal, you may ask? Is to maintain property values and ensure community standards. If your home is an HOA, you're required to pay dues, typically monthly or annually. Now you might be wondering how HOA even got started. Let's go ahead and find that out. The concept of HOA dates back onto the 19th century, but they really gained traction in the 1960s and the 70s. After World War II, the suburbanization exploded, and developers wanted a way to ensure that communities remained well maintained over time. HOAs were the solution. Fast forward to today, and HOAs have become common in many US neighborhoods, especially in master plan communities and new developments. So why has HOAs grown so much? Well, let's find that out. Developers found that useful of keeping neighborhoods orderly and attractive, which in turn helps maintain property values. In fact, over a quarter of US homeowners live in HOA communities today. That's millions of homes under HOA oversight. So let's talk about the good stuff first. What is the benefit of having an HOA? Here are 4 things why HOA is good for you. Maintenance and cleanliness. HOA are responsible for maintaining common areas like park, pools, landscape, and even roads. Number 2, property value protection. Yes, you may not think about this. When everyone follows the rules and keeps their homes in a good condition, property value tends to stay stable or even rise. No one wants to live next to a home with an overgrown lawn or peeling paint, right? Number 3, community amenities. Many HOA communities offer great amenities like pool, gym, and parks. These shared spaces provide a sense of community and a place to enjoy recreational activities. And number 4 is dispute resolution. Lastly, HOA helps settle disputes between neighbors. I know a lot of people might not know this. Whether it's a noisy complaint or a property line issue, the HOA can act as a natural party to mediate and enforce rules. There's also drawbacks of having an HOA. Let's see what those can be. Number 1 is fees and assessment. First off, the fees. So most HOA charges you that range from few hundred to even several thousands of dollars per year. Number 2 is strict rules. HOAs can have a very strict rule about what you can and you cannot do with your property. Everything from the color paint your house to whether you can park your IV in your driveway is regulated. Number 3, board power and enforcement. Sometimes HOAs can be too heavy-handed. Since HOA boards are often made up of other homeowners, decisions can sometimes feel personal. And if you're not on good terms with the board, it could cause some problems. And number 4, lack of flexibility. Finally, some HOAs don't allow any expectations. Even if you have a legitimate reason to want to deviate from a rule, you might find that HOA isn't willing to budge at all. So is the HOA right for you? Well, it really depends on your lifestyle and what you really want to do with your home. If you value well-maintained community and want to make sure that everybody follows the rules, then maybe HOA may be the right for you. But if you're that person that wants to color your house a different color, or park whatever you want, or do whatever you want with your lawn, then HOA may not be for you, because there might be a big issue for them not to allow what you want to really do with your home and your personal space. So I really want to make sure you guys learn a little bit about HOA, and if you have any questions, make sure you comment those down and I'll get those answered for you. But it's really important, especially when you're going under contract, to know your rules and regulations about HOA before you close on your property, because it could be a huge mistake which you don't want to find out later on. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.